Time is flying and I don't know how to handle it. Welcome to week 3 of the NFL season and week 3 of Man vs. Madden. I'm your host, Mike Cantalupo. The other host, Bob Ross, he's right over there. Bob Ross probably would have had a much better week picking his picks than I would have. May he rest in peace as he gently floats in the air-conditioned wind. I hope he doesn't fall down this episode, but if he does, maybe it's just the sign that Bob is always with us. We had a great week. Well, you guys did. I didn't have a good week. There was another tie. When have we seen 2 ties in 2 consecutive weeks? I don't know. Actually, somebody check on that for me. I didn't do the research beforehand. Take a look at the standings. I went 8-8 last week. That means I just gave everybody another win again because I'm nice. I'm like Santa Claus. Look at me. Put a Santa Claus hat me. Put Santa Claus hat me. You know what I'm saying, Jason the editor. Do it. Anyway, I went 8-8. Everybody got a win, so 12-4 for Madden. Great week overall. They ended up actually winning the week. The simulations are beating us. We cannot let that happen. You guys went 11-5 last week, so good for you. 3-2 for the key matchup for me and Madden. You guys went 4-1. I'm still on top after my 5-0 key matchups week. 8-2. Madden is 6-4. You guys are 7-3, and you are on top of the leaderboard right now at 21-11. Now, if you are voting or still picking in our pick'em pools, you still have a chance to win $500. But there were a couple real standout people last week on the CBS poll. John Bogus, not so bogus, on top of the league. 22-10. They counted on CBS those 2 ties of the season as losses. So really, in our standings, you're 24-8. So great job, John. On Yahoo, Moon Knight and Javier Dolphins are 25-5 or 27-5 if you're counting our way. Glad that a Dolphins fan is up on top. But the real thing we have to talk about is Bread 8 Eaters went 15-0. Yes, the only thing stopping him from a perfectly perfect record was a tie. I have never done that. Our polls have never done that. Madden has never done that. This is a huge week for bread eaters everywhere. Congratulations to you. I want to take a look at a couple of the comments from last week. A couple of them were really great. Keep commenting, keep having fun with it because maybe I'll start talking about it. A guy named Shane Nelson, he said that he couldn't believe that he watched this entire video. Well, get used to it, Shane, because this is 30 minutes of pure entertaining content. You're gonna love every second, whether you want to or you don't. The other one I love was from Javier Enriquez Lind, who said, name a worse feeling than picking other than the Cantaloupe. Well, I can name you a worse feeling. It's going 7-8, really going 8-8 because I gifted myself a win. So don't feel too bad, Javier. Come on, let's get going with the picks for this week. Thursday Night Football, 8:20 p.m. on NFL Network. It's the Jets and it's the Browns. Everybody was all up on the Jets saying, oh, they're back. Sam Darnold is leading them into contention. But then my Dolphins kind of killed that notion a little bit. Jets at home, lost to the Dolphins. The Browns keep finding ways to lose. The Browns, if they had a kicker, could be 2-0. They're at home, and I'm going to say that they're finally going to get that win that they have been right there smelling, tasting, feeling, omitting. The Browns will win the game. Let's see what Madden has to say. This is the part of the show where magically a laptop appears, and I don't say anything about it until now. All right, so we're switching right over to, 24-16. Apparently there wasn't an exciting play to see at the end. Sam Darnold gets another loss. The Browns finally winning a game. Look how happy Hugh Jackson is with his little jog. Good for you, Hugh. All right, next up, we've got Sunday, 1 p.m. on CBS. It's the Bills at the Vikings. The Bills have been extremely disappointing so far. The Vikings just tied. So you already know that they're looking to send out some vengeance, some Viking vengeance, some Nordic vengeance, and kill a buffalo. They probably killed buffaloes back in the day. I imagine that a buffalo would kind of be up there. Vikings are going to win the game. Let's see what Madden has to say about all that. Yep, there's another one that wasn't close. They're showing Viking stats, and they're showing a big Vikings win graphic on the Jumbotron. Yes, 25-10. Put your helmet down, sir. You have just won the game. The Minnesota Vikings come out on top. Next one, the Raiders at the Miami Dolphins. I will probably be at this game again. Ticket prices are starting to rise as Miami Dolphins fever is starting to brew. But you know what? I've been there all along. I picked them twice, and so far I have been right because the Miami Dolphins are on top, sole possession of the AFC East, and I am just a proud fanboy, and without a doubt, I will be picking the Dolphins to go 3-0 this week. Let's see what an unbiased Madden has to say about it. Ooh, we've got a tie game with 52 seconds left. Miami is in the red zone, 11 yards away from scoring a touchdown, but they don't even need it as long as they run out the clock with Oakland. No timeouts left. Frank Gore gets 1 yard. They'll probably just tick, 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 tick. Let's see. Third down. Will you kick a field goal now? No, you wait. Okay, don't wait all the way. Oh, why? 5-yard loss by Kenyon Drake. That's going to set up 4th and 14, a field goal from 14 yards away to win the game. I imagine that they're going to take the clock all the way down to 1 second. 5, 4, 3. Yep, field goal. Oh, they're just risking it. And it's good anyway. The Miami Dolphins will come out on top in a epic walk-off field goal fashion, 19-16. This is the first time the Madden simulations have picked the Dolphins all season long, so everybody's getting on the train. All right, now for the Titans at the Jaguars. The Jaguars coming off a huge win against the New England Patriots. The Titans also coming off a win against the Houston Texans. I'm still going to give it to the Jaguars. They beat what is probably their toughest competition in the AFC. They're at home again, and I think that they should be able to beat just about anybody. The Jaguars come out on top. Madden has the Jaguars kneeling this thing. That means, yes, at the end, the Jaguars are going to win this game 27-20. Looks like it was a somewhat close game. I don't know why we're not seeing any highlights, but we're not seeing any highlights. The Titans are all clapping and excited, but the game is over. 27-20, the Tennessee Titans win. Now for the Bengals at the Panthers. I've been sleeping on the Bengals. I'll be the first person to admit it. Sorry, Cincinnati. I've been high on the Panthers, and now they lost last week. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Cincinnati Bengals, just in time for Cincinnati to probably lose. On the road, I'm going to go with them. They've looked good so far. Their defense. Cincinnati has a defense? Is that what we're saying here? AJ Green, 3 first-half touchdowns? Come on. Let's see what Madden has to say. Okay, we're cutting over to a picture of Cam Newton, and is that's Brown. Jalen. Oh, that makes me look bad that I don't know what Brown that is. I swear I'm a football fan. Panthers win this game 24-14. Now for the Broncos at the Ravens, the last of the Sunday 1 p.m. CBS games. The Broncos, I've been high on the Broncos, and they have not disappointed me yet. The Ravens disappointed me on Thursday Night Football last week. What is it? What day is it? I just had a lot of coffee. These cafe con leches have been making me go crazy. They've been making my urinary tract go crazy. Is that too much information? No, this is us. This is real. This is me. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Broncos are gonna go on the road and win this game. Let's see what Madden has to say about it. Yeah, Madden agrees. 34-13. Not much more that the Ravens can do here. Probably just throw an interception. Joe Flacco drops back and no, an incomplete pass. Okay, that's better. Madden has the Broncos winning the game 34-13. Now we're taking a look at the games on Fox. 1 p.m. The Giants at the Texans. The Texans coming off of a loss against the Titans. The Giants coming off of a loss against the Cowboys. And this is where I'm going to go with the home team that has looked better, more electric, and looks like they can actually score points as opposed to the Giants right now. Texans win this game and win this game actually kind of easily. Well, Madden thinks it's going to be a great one. Minute and 32 seconds left. The Houston Texans down by 8 at their own 46-yard lines. That means they got 54 yards and then a 2-point conversion to reach the end zone and tie the game. Deshaun Watson drops back. Oh, he's going all the way into the end zone. And it's caught! It's caught! Touchdown! Is that Will Fuller? Yeah, that's Will Fuller. Touchdown! Now 39-41. Will the Houston Texans be able to get a 2-point conversion and shock the world? That doesn't happen very often in Madden Sims. They're really high on Deshaun Watson if they're allowing that type of touchdown to happen in the Sims. And you know what? That's totally possible. We've seen Deshaun Watson to Will Fuller do that already all season long. Now for the 2-point conversion and, Lamar Miller. Why run the ball? I mean, I guess that makes sense. You could run the ball, but it was a 5-yard loss. So now their only hope, as the score is 41-39, is to kick an onside kick, recover it, and be able to score a field goal from there. So let's take a look. Setting up the onside kick. I don't know why they're showing somebody all the way back in the end zone. The ball's not going to you, sir. Or is Madden just going to be silly? And, oh yeah, onside kick, and it is a terrible one at that. Just get down. Let's just make sure from here the Giants should have an easy road to victory, and they do. Giants win this game 41-39, but it is a thrilling game in the process. All right, now for the Packers at the Redskins. Packers coming off a tie that they're very unhappy about. I will be the first person to tell you that that was the worst roughing the passer call I have ever seen, ever. Clay Matthews with a perfect hit. And you're gonna call roughing the passer? What is that rule? Let's define that, because there was no part of that that wasn't a perfect football play. And if you're gonna continue to cramp down on how much defensive players are gonna be able to do, you're going to lose your sport as a whole. That being said, we're still watching, and I think the Packers are gonna come out on top in this game. Let's see what Madden has to say. Yep, Madden agrees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Packers win this game 31-16. They go on the road and get that victory. Now for the 49ers at the Chiefs. The 49ers looked pretty good in their second game back. Jimmy G got his win, first of the season. The Chiefs are looking like the best team in football. And at home, at Arrowhead, there is no way I'm picking against the Chiefs. The Chiefs win this game. Let's see what Madden has to say. Madden has a great one in overtime. The 49ers with the ball tied 21-21, second and 10. 9 minutes and 2 seconds left. Can they get into field goal range? Or better yet, could they score a touchdown? Not with that little play. Jimmy G tosses it for about 3 yards. 3rd and 7. 8:51 on the clock. 3rd and 7. This is a key 3rd down. They're not in field goal range yet. Obviously, Jimmy G is going to need to get this first down. And he tosses it long, but he tosses it way out of contention for anybody to catch it. That means that the 49ers are going to have to punt the ball. And they snap the punt, and it's blocked! It's blocked! A huge play by the Kansas City Chiefs special teams to get them into field goal territory. And remember, a field goal is going to win this game. Ball at the 26-yard line. Whoop! Superman coming at you, and whoop, what is that? What is that, Soldier Boy? Superman? Oh, I can't say that on here, but you get the point. Okay, so Kansas City going out on offense. Get a couple plays to try to get maybe into the end zone, but really, you just need to kick a field goal, get maybe a little bit closer. A 47-yarder right now. Kareem Hunt on first down, not able to do much. 2nd and 10 here. Kareem Hunt, again, they're just going to keep it on the ground, but he loses 4 yards. Now it is looking like a pretty long field goal. Not a gimme by any means. Let's see if they're going to try to get one more play off. They do, and it goes absolutely nowhere. 4th and 14, let's do the math, 48-yard field goal or 46-yard field goal to win the game. The Chiefs call a timeout. All right, here we go. 6 minutes and 25 seconds left. If this field goal is missed, the 49ers will have another shot, but if it is made, the Kansas City Chiefs will walk away with the victory. It is up, and it is good. The Kansas City Chiefs win this game 24-21. Now for the Colts at the Eagles. The Colts with a surprising victory against the Redskins last week. The Eagles with a surprising loss last week. So, let's go with the Eagles. I mean, at home, they are the better team. I don't think that anybody is going to argue with me about that. Still think the Eagles are going to be able to pull this one out at the link. Let's see what Madden has to say. All right, we're seeing some handshakes. We're seeing a player of the game. Carson Wentz, I guess he's on the field. 41-13, easy victory for the Philadelphia Eagles. No matter who is there at quarterback, the Eagles should come out on top. Now for the last 1 p.m. on Fox game of the week, it's the Saints and it's the Falcons. This is a really good one, but the Saints have disappointed me. I had the Saints going to the Super Bowl, and now are they bad? Are the Saints bad? Let me know in the comments below, are the Saints bad? Because I don't know. The Falcons, they were able to revitalize their campaign in week 2, able to pull off a victory. Matty Ice looked pretty good. At home, I'm just going to give one more week to the Saints. I'm going to pick them one more time. I'm going to pick the Saints on the road beating the Falcons. Don't be mad at me, Falcons fans. You have a very good shot of winning this game. I just have this last-ditch sense of hope that the Saints will come out on top. Let's see what Madden has to say. Madden has a good one, 37-30, 19 seconds left. These Saints have the ball. They're down by 3 at their own 31-yard line. 2 timeouts left. Lot of field to have to go through to get to field goal territory. Drew Brees, if anybody can do it, it is Drew Brees. So he drops back to pass. Couple yards there, 8 yards, gets out of bounds. That's the key of it. Drew Brees with 350 yards and 2 touchdowns. We're looking at Will Lutz, needs to get to around the 42-yard line. Madden won't kick a field goal unless it gets to that target line. Keep that in mind. That is a pretty impressive target line to get to. So that is what, 23 more yards that they need to get to? 2nd and 2. They get the first down, but they throw it over the middle, which means that they're going to have to call a timeout with 10 seconds left. Now you have a chance at one play, get in field goal territory, and then kick a field goal with a quick timeout. But you have that timeout, so you have the entire field to work with. 1st and 10, here we go. Drew Brees drops back to pass. He chucks it deep, and it's incomplete. 3 seconds left. No way that they're going to be able to kick a field goal from that distance, which means that there is going to be one more Hail Mary chuck up into the end zone. Still possible. 2nd and 10. We just saw Deshaun Watson do it. It's a little tougher when everybody knows that it's about to happen, though. He does chuck it up, but it's not far enough, and it's incomplete. The Atlanta Falcons will come out on top 37-34 in this game. Now for the Sunday 4:05 matchups. It is the Battle of Los Angeles. The Chargers at the Rams. There's a clear favorite in this. The Rams are looking like the best team in the NFC. Chiefs and Rams are the 2 teams that are really, really impressing me. Young quarterbacks, too. That's going to be an exciting thing to watch from the sidelines because I'm not going to be a fan of either of those winning teams. What a shame. Picking the Rams in this game, even though Phillip Rivers and the rest of that Chargers offense looked really good last week. Let's see what Madden has to say. All right, Madden agrees with me that it's going to be a blowout 49-13. The Los Angeles Rams make their way to 3-0. Continuing to cement their reign on Los Angeles. All right, now for the Sunday 4:25 p.m. games on Fox. First one up is the Bears at the Cardinals. The Cardinals got absolutely destroyed by the Rams last week. The Bears continue to show that they are a good team. I mean, they beat the Seahawks last week. They almost beat the Packers in week 1. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Chicago Bears. Let's see what Madden has to say. All right, we're seeing Sam Bradford all excited. So that means, wow, 15-9. What a score. The Arizona Cardinals win the game, and everybody, don't worry, everybody's taking pictures together. Does that actually happen? Come on. We're allowing that to happen. What are you showing, Madden? All right, anyway, now for the Cowboys at the Seahawks, two really disappointing teams. I mean, at least the Cowboys won last week. I'm going to give it to the Cowboys again, the Seahawks. Are the Seahawks one of the worst teams in football? Is that a hot take, or is that just a reasonable, mild sauce take? Because I think it might be saucy, but just mildly saucy. Cowboys win this game. Let's see what Madden has to say. All right, Madden says no shortage of points here, 52-41, and Russell Wilson is picked off, which means that the Cowboys are going to win this game. Pick the over, according to Madden. 52-41 is your final score. Now for the night games, Sunday Night Football on NBC. It's the Patriots and it's the Lions. Let's go ahead and pick the Patriots. Sure, they lost to the Jaguars last week, but the Lions are a way less formidable opponent, and the Patriots should be able to go on the road and win this game, although even if they win, they will not have sole possession of the AFC East, and that is just so great to say. Oh, Josh Gordon. Yeah, of course the Patriots got Josh Gordon. He might play on Sunday night. That'll be fun to watch. Let's see what Madden has to say. Wow, okay, Madden sees it way differently than everybody else. Take your time to sack Tom Brady. No problem, 37-13. The Detroit Lions are going to come out of this game at home with the victory in a shocking defeat against the New England Patriots. Now for the final matchup of the week, Monday Night Football. It's the Steelers and it's the Buccaneers. Let's see. Oh, we've got a good one to end. Oh, I didn't say my picks yet. That was silly. I'm telling you, this Cafe con Leche's got me going crazy. I just went straight to the Madden simulations. That makes no sense. Okay, quickly, I'll pick the Buccaneers. I'm sorry, Buccaneers fans. I've been getting chirped at on Twitter for 2 weeks now by Buccaneers fans who have been saying, why are you sleeping on the Bucs? You picked them to win 2 games all season. And all of this is fair, and all of this I apologize for, and now I am picking them against the lofty Pittsburgh Steelers on Monday Night Football at home. The Buccaneers are going to show us who we all didn't think they were. Ryan Fitzmagic comes on the home. Oh, that's gross. We need to show the Madden simulation. So as we saw already, it's 24-17, 21 seconds left. Ryan Fitzpatrick drops back, and it is incomplete. 3rd and 4 now. Oh no, 4th and 4 now. I need to end this soon. We've got one chance, really. Well, actually, no timeouts left, but we can get a first down, and then we can chuck it into the end zone. But time is ticking, and is that ball caught? That ball was caught. Oh, no, it's not caught. No, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Turnover on downs. The Steelers will win this game 24-17. That is it for all of our picks this week. Make sure to vote in our key matchups, which I didn't say what our key matchups were this week. I'm sorry about that. I'll figure them out and put them up here. And I'll store them here so that I remember. Congratulations to Bread 8 Eaters. I'm so proud of you for your perfect week. I hope you watch. I hope you don't just do the pick'em pools. Let me know if you're Bread 8 Eaters and then you say you're Bread 8 Eaters and then everybody sees in the comments that you're Bread 8 Eaters. Please like that comment so that I can see it. I wanna talk to Bread 8 Eaters and just I like bread. I like Madden, I like the NFL, and I like you guys. So until next time, I'm Mike Cantalupo. Thanks for watching.
My knee.